Hey gamers, welcome back. This next interview might be a little hard for some people to hear. Unfortunately, we were having some technical difficulties. However, I have Lucimon for you, who plays a 65 chanter on the Israphel server. And in the long run, this is a message actually for the Asmodians on the Israphel server. And we started off by finding out just how long he's been playing for.
Okay, I started Aion after it had been released, about maybe 4 or 5 months after Aion came out. Then I started playing Aion. I think it was in December or no, it was January. Yep. January was when I started playing Aion after it got released in August or I don't know, sometime around there.
And you've always played an Elyos?
Yes.
In your chanter?
Yep, I've always been a chanter. I mean, I've leveled other classes, but I leveled up Spirit Master just to be annoying. And, you know, me and the Masters, we got it to level 40 just to rift with those. Those were our twins, so we never bothered gearing them above the 30th distance.
Mm-hmm.
And I just took her to 60 when 3.0 came out, just to get in the eye and just fear people just for the hell of it. I mean, I never tried to be serious with her. I never tried to fear her seriously. She's just there just to be annoying. Dispel a transform, just screw around with whoever I can, just for the hell of it. Chanter's the only thing I've ever put my time in.
Right, and how's your chanter geared then?
Augment.
All augment.
The augment and double augment staff.
Nice. And I'm going to just take a wild guess that PvP is your favorite aspect.
Clearly. That's all I've ever done, you know. That's how I got my first 50 set. That's how I got my staff. It was PvE. I mean, I'm sure everyone from March 10 remembers me PvPing high rank, and getting bitched out by everyone every time I got killed. Or suicided because they think I gave someone a general update.
Got any tips for chanters out there as far as, like, you know, skills or stigmas, builds, that kind of thing?
You know, everyone always asks me that, and I have no clue how to answer that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you learn from practicing, from
right.
just being out there, getting into the mix, and screwing around. That's how I learned. I used to have the shittiest gear, and I would come out no matter what. And I just learned from that. You know, I tell everyone I have multiple sets. I got my MR set, I got my attack crit. You know, they're all PvP sets. I don't have PvE sets.
Right. So it's just a matter of learning what works for you, and I guess probably what works against different classes. Correct?
Yeah, that's what I tell every chanter. You know, you got to find out what works for you. Mm-hmm. You want to start off, get some HP and crit. You know, you want to get the kills because everyone's so geared. Going MR is not realistic until you already, you know, purchase that gear, put it aside, and build it up. You need something quick to start out with. You know, so grab some HP and some crit. And just go with that until you can build up. But starting off MR piece by piece is not going to work. It's not going to help you with anything. So you might as well throw the HP and the DPS on.
Right.
As for any other tips, just go over the chanters, learn how chanters play. You know, adapt whatever you can from anyone else. Practice that out on the PvP field.
I mean, how good is the PvPing when there's such a imbalance in the faction, really?
Honestly, I know there is one. I know there's an imbalance. But y'all have a lot of good players. Y'all are just quitters. Y'all quit way too easy. Mm-hmm. And there are times when y'all really turn it out and y'all really hammer us down. Y'all just can't keep that momentum going. Y'all quit. That's all I can say about the whole thing. Imbalance or not, y'all quit. Yeah. My growing up in Aion has always been a couple of people to PvP with.
Right.
No full group, and like 90% of my time, I'm never with the cleric.
Right.
I'm never with the cleric. That's 90% of my Aion time. There is no cleric. So when I'm with like 2-3 people and we PvP and we come across a group of Asmos and we put up a fight, you know, that's what I see some Asmos doing as well. That's, how can I say this? Those are good gamers. Those are people that strive to be good. So it only takes a couple of numbers to overthrow a large group. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
2 versus 6 and the 2 win. Why does the 2 win? Well, you know, you analyze the situation and you realize why they won. Yeah. You have Asmos doing that same thing too. A couple of people or, you know, maybe just one person. And that's, you know, you can double up the Asmos numbers against Elyos, but to be honest, we got a lot of more people that are willing to go out there alone or in small groups and really get that practice in there. So I think even if y'all had the numbers, it would probably still be in the same situation because y'all give up.
Right.
When something goes bad, that's the end of it. There's no reason to ever do it again.
Right.
You know, there are times when y'all really turned it out, but y'all just don't keep it going. Y'all are winning. So it doesn't matter. I mean, you know, y'all could have something amazing going on and 1,000 new people join the Asmo side. It's not going to matter because of the example that's being set by everyone else. Yeah, unfortunately, you know, I can catch, you know, some of your highest ranks out there and they'll either run away and not come back or die and just never come back and never do anything for your faction.
Right.
You know, I can sit here and name everyone, but I don't need to do that. I just need to say,
yes,
look at your rank list. You can everyone on there is so easily able to be called out on who will not come back.
Yeah.
There's just way too many unreliable Asmos out there, which is why y'all can't be successful, even if y'all have the numbers. The way y'all act spreads out to your entire faction.
Mm-hmm.
If one person's going to act like that way, it's going to trickle down, because that's how the other people are learning to play.
Right, because you always look up to that example.
Yep.
I mean, I learn a lot from getting my butt kicked. I mean, I do. I mean, I've gotten much better.
That's the way to learn. That's how I learned when I first came out. You know, I got my ass handed to me all the time. I kept coming back. I never stopped coming back, regardless of what rank I'm in. I think that's what makes the difference between Elyos and Asmos. We got a lot of the people that are going to come back regardless of, you know, what rank they are, how many times they die. Mm-hmm. But on Asmos' side, God forbid you die and come back to die again. You know, y'all just aren't going to deal with that.
Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of people who just don't want to do it. They're like, oh, my AP. Well, what is so important about your AP? Like, I don't get that. Like, I
don't get that either. Like I said, I've always PvP'd high rank. On March 10, I was PvPing as Great General alone. Mm-hmm. So what? I died. I came back. So I could sit here, talk numbers and everything, but it really doesn't matter. The first person to lead a certain kind of example spreads to everyone else. Everyone else is going to follow. You know, y'all come out, y'all do something good, y'all put up a good show, you know, and then y'all stop, and then y'all lose more people. More people stop playing the game. Y'all can't be doing that. You know, if you're going to start up, keep it going for a couple of months, because if you don't keep it going and you take a break again, everyone's like, okay, how do these breaks, how long do they last? 6 months? There's no more point in playing. Right. You know, so y'all get new people, and then y'all try something, and y'all put up a good fight, and y'all have y'all's wins and losses, and then y'all take a break again. Well, then, you know, the people that have already been there get fucking tired of it. So they quit. Sorry about that bad word. They quit, and then have the new people come up. And, you know, it keeps repeating itself. You know, y'all don't keep the action going, so y'all keep no one interested. So y'all really can't afford to be doing this break where y'all don't attack our forts or anything. The game's just too old now. There's no more luxury for taking that kind of a break. You know, even if y'all are going to lose, y'all need to start getting out there and doing stuff. You know, because we can simply just not do anything. You know, we're not doing anything. We go to our fort. We go to the abyss to make sure we have the influence to get dredged all the time. That's all that matters now. If y'all want to play the game of not attacking us, we'll play the game of not attacking y'all. At the same time, y'all have the lowest influence. Y'all are rarely going to get dredged, and y'all aren't going to gain anything quickly. You know, we got 2 forts, you know, so we're getting twice the rewards y'all are. Probably 3 or 4 times more because y'all rarely ever get dredged. So it's really not a good game for y'all to play. If you can get 150 people, just come out. You know, there have been a lot of times where hardly anyone goes to the new fort defenses just because we know y'all aren't going to attack. So there are times when y'all can really pull it off, but y'all just didn't try, so y'all wouldn't know. You know, but like I said, the break, y'all can't do it. The break, let's say y'all have 250 people that y'all can pull together, and that's good. And y'all get going, and they stay around. And y'all take y'all's break. Let's say your break costs you 30. You had 15 new people coming. You still lost 15 people because of that break. You can't take breaks anymore. You just can't. It's sad to say it, but I honestly think that server is just screwed forever now. I don't think y'all are ever going to be able to come back to it's not to say y'all aren't good, because I know a lot of that. I know a lot of y'all. I think a lot of y'all are extremely good. And y'all can pull some shit out of y'all. Sorry about that. But, you know, the game's too old. And y'all have an image. The image is, once every 6 months, y'all get going. And then there's another 6 months break. That's way too long. No one's going to hang around for that. You know, I stayed around because of the PvP and because, you know, I hope y'all bring it out. But it's just not happening. I know the pattern too. 6 months later, y'all get started again, then y'all take another break. So it's like twice a year, y'all make the game really exciting. And then the rest of the 6 months, nothing happens. I think the best example I can give is when it was just me, Masters, Boomjock, and Khalees, us 4 in the Legion. When they first updated Forts to basically be damn near soloable. Lower Abyss, us 4, we would go to Sulfur against all those Asmos just to try and take it, or we'd go to the Seals Fort. And we'd try and take those. There's just a couple of them. We didn't care that we were going to die. We kept coming back, and we tried. Y'all need to try. There were times when we've won against big groups. You know? Mm-hmm. It's definitely possible. There ain't no reason y'all can't win. Even if we have 250, y'all have 150. Y'all have busted out some really good strategies where y'all have taken us out. Y'all just need to keep doing it.
Right.
All it takes is teamwork. You can overthrow so many people. If one person can take down 2 on your side, and you can get your side trained up enough to, you know, play like that, mm-hmm. Your numbers aren't going to matter. But as long as y'all have the people that keep setting the example of, if I die, I'm not coming back. I'm too high ranked. There's no reason for me to step out there. You're not going to get those other people following in a good example. I'll be honest, if your top 30 would go out in PvP alone all the time, even if they die, coming back and start spreading, you know, that feeling around that it's okay to be out there high ranked, it's okay to die, you will get your AP back. You know, you'll bounce back, you know, it's not the end of the world. Mm-hmm. You know, but you get that practice in there being out alone, you end up being able to take on multiple people. You know, come on. Me and Sim, we would take on groups of 6, we would take on alliances. So can you imagine if you had your side trained like that? Those numbers would not matter at all.
Right.
Y'all need the will. Y'all have to want. There's no will and there's no wanting.